Hello and what is up YouTube, it's JME Imagine here. Hope you're having a great day. Right now I'm coming out with this video, okay? This is going to be a kind of different sort of video, okay, that I wanted to try. I've been wanting to try stuff like this for a while. But basically I'm just going to tell you an awkward story that's happened to me. These stories can contain either awkwardness, something that I find funny, or just something that seriously happened, or like something that I think you guys will enjoy to listen to. Okay, so this is stories that happened to me personally. And the one I'm going to be telling you guys today about is what happened yesterday. Okay, so I'm about to tell you guys that story right now. Alright, so yesterday I had this christening, right? I went to this christening. My dad said to me, we got this christening on this day, I think it was the 29th yesterday. We got a christening on the 29th. Go over here. The church is near your granddad's house, okay? So bearing in mind, near my granddad's house, there's two churches. I could all remember one of them though, but it was two churches. So I just went with my initiative and went with the one that was closest to my granddad's, as he said, is the one near my granddad's. So I used my initiative and I'm like, right, it's this one. So I went over to it and I went in. Bearing in mind, I was already late for the christening. I was about 5-10 minutes late already, so everyone had already gone inside, so I didn't know which church it was. Nobody stood outside, I couldn't recognise anybody at all. So I walked into this church and I sat down. There was all these people looking at me. And I was dressed in a full suit, really like swagged out, if you will. So I was sat down, looked across at these old people sat next to me, and over on the other side, all these old people. I was like, where am I? I was looking at everyone, looking across, they kept smiling at me. I was like, okay, so where am I? There's a baby at the front as well. Just a little baby, a woman holding a baby. So I was like, right, this could be a christening. Maybe my christening's after this. No, I was not in a christening. I was in the wrong church. I, myself, thought I was having a funeral because they was doing a Sunday mass basically, and I thought I was in a funeral place because they started talking about this guy Peter, saying he wasn't a nice guy and all this blah blah blah. Personally, I don't know anything about religion, so I don't know who Peter is. So if any of you Christians out there know anything or anything like that, then please do let me know. But yeah, I was in the wrong church. So at this point, I'm sat there and I'm like, what do I do? I know I'm in the wrong place. I think they all know I'm in the wrong place. But you know when you feel awkward, but you don't want to just get up and go, you want to play it cool, so you're just like, I'm meant to be here, it's cool, I'm meant to be here. And then you do that thing where you check your phone and you're like, oh, no. You know, like say you're walking through a shopping centre and you know you're going the wrong way, but you don't act like you're going the wrong way, so you look at your phone and you go, oh, and then you turn around and go the other way. That's pretty much exactly what I did, okay. So, I'm sitting there, all these people, I have no idea who they are. They're looking at me, I'm looking at them, and it's like, I really don't know what to do. So in this situation, what would you do? In that situation, I just stood up, I was like, I'm in the wrong place at the wrong time. So I stood up, walked straight out the door. Luckily I sat down near the door, I didn't walk all the way around and sit back on the other side. Luckily I sat near the door. So I just walked straight out, looked at my phone, I was like, oh crap. Now I'm 20 minutes late for the christening and I don't know which church it is. By this time, I was like, I'm sure there's another church around the corner. This church I was meant to go to was St. Michael's Church in Whitefield. I was like, oh my god, where do we go? So I whacked out the iPhone as you do. iPhone Maps, Apple Maps actually. I was like, bam, St. Michael's Church, Whitefield, and it came up. And it came up like it was really far away, like a 20-minute walk. So I walked towards it. It turns out it was literally a 1-minute walk down the road. So I walked in and I was late. But nobody noticed that I walked in actually, apart from the guy that stood outside. So I ended up conversing this story with this guy that was stood outside before I went in. Made him laugh quite a bit. And I went in, and the christening lasted, when I was in there, the christening lasted about 15-20 minutes. I missed the majority of the christening, but I actually witnessed the main part, the main christening of the children. There's actually 2 children there. There's a joint christening between both of my cousins. So it was really nice to actually be there for the actual christening, like the main bit. So I didn't miss too much, but it was very an awkward experience. So anyway, after the christening happened, I ended up going outside, talking to a few of my family members. I was like, you never guess what happened before I got here. It was like, what? So there's me, trying to converse this story with my family members, and they're just all laughing at me. Bear in mind, that side of my family is very like, religious. They really believe in Jesus Christ and God, and all that sort of stuff. And I was like, I hope I don't offend anyone by doing this or telling this story. I was like, okay, because I really don't believe in anything like Jesus or God or anything like that. I think atheist is the word? I don't even know the word for it. But I really don't believe in anything like that. So I was like, this is absolutely crazy. I can't believe this has happened. but hopefully it'll come across as funny rather than insulting. So anyway, after conversing the story with my family members, I ended up telling them all and they just loved it. They started laughing and wetting themselves. And I went on to the after bit. You guys didn't know that story. You do know that story now. If any of you guys want to see any more videos like this, if you guys want to see any awkward moments I have, or anything like I'm going to step back a bit, I feel really dark there because the lights in the family property. If you guys want to know any more embarrassing stories I have maybe, please do let me know down below. I may be able to do like one of these maybe a week or something like that. I think that'd be quite a cool idea. So if you guys like this video, please do let me know down below with a nice thumbs up. Leave a comment as well down below. Subscribe if you are new, up there or down there or over there, something like that. I don't know. But hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It has been your boy JME Imagine. Awkward stories #1. Let's try and make a thing out of this. Let's try and make this a little series maybe. I don't know. So, it's been your boy JME Imagine. Comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace! I think, you know what, if it's a free throw where everyone was just throwing knife and a knife in, I think I would either win. Because everyone's shooting me, I'm like, gross mop. No chance.
Enemy getting a special delivery.